Do you hear the sound of that chair, man? 6 things you need to hear before getting into modding your car. What's going on, guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the top 6 things you need to know before you start modding your car. If you guys are new to this channel, very quickly, usually what I do in this channel is I document the build of my BMW M5. I'll show you a picture of it right now. It's pretty nice. I like it. I make a lot of list videos like this, so if you like this channel, if you like what you see, you like the content, and you want to see more, make sure you hit that sub and that like button. Appreciate you so much. Without further ado, let's get into the list. Number 1. The first thing you need to know if you're gonna mod your car is that things are gonna go wrong. It's gonna happen, whether it's a shipping issue with the part, fitment issues, some kind of adjustment, eventually something's gonna go wrong. Nothing fits perfectly like a puzzle with cars. You're gonna have to adjust something. The color's gonna be off. There's gonna be some sort of delay. Something is gonna happen in your car build journey that is going to frustrate the hell out of you. Something's gonna go wrong. And the best thing to do is keep calm and just know it happens to all of us. I've had my fair share of issues with my car and mods that I've bought. I'm sure if you're watching this and you've done something to your car before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The most frustrating thing is when you get a part and you can open it and you wanna put it on your car, you're ready to install it, and something happens, there's some kind of mismatch, something doesn't align quite right, and it gets really dangerous when you have to start cutting into your car to start adjusting things, which I haven't had to do luckily. That's usually with wide body kits and stuff like that. But something's gonna go wrong, and that's the number 1 thing you need to know when modding your car. Just know it's normal. Number 2, and this is a good thing, taking inspiration from somebody else's build, from somebody else's car, a car you see on Insta, isn't copying, and you shouldn't worry about getting any backlash from that. There's a lot of toxicity in the car community about hey, that's my build, don't copy that, or this looks just like his, or something like that. Don't worry about it. Who cares? It's inspiration. You're not out here taking the exact same car and doing the exact same build. You like the part, get the part. I'm all for that kind of stuff. Inspiration is not copying, and there is a huge difference between the two. For example, when building my car, I looked for a lot of front bumper and front lip options that I was interested in. I found a few on Instagram that had one certain front lip, then I found a few on Instagram that had another one, and I kind of weighed the 2 options, and since my car was lowered, I just decided to go with the second front lip because I thought it was gonna last me longer before I would bottom out and destroy it. So that's how I took my inspiration. You should do the same, and again, do not worry, inspiration and copying, all that toxicity stuff, again, it doesn't matter. Number 3, if you are gonna work on your own car, make sure you do your research and make sure you ask for help if you need it. There's no shame in doing that. Don't think that, oh, I just got this nice Miata now and I can work on it and the parts are cheap and everything and I watched Fast and Furious, so now I'm an expert mechanic. Do your research. There are tons of resources on YouTube for any kind of install on your specific car, your specific model. Just look up how to install cup holder inserts into my Toyota Corolla. You're gonna find a video for that. Anything you need, it's online. Make sure you do your research, follow it as closely as you can. And if you're not sure, then ask for help. And there's no shame in that. Everyone's got a friend that knows what they're doing, or a mechanic or something like that. Again, make sure they know what they're doing first too, but no shame in doing that. I have asked for help many times because I'm way too scared to mess up my own car because I don't trust my abilities. And you don't have to be an expert mechanic sitting under the hood of your car 23 hours a day. If you don't know what you're doing, no problem. Also, very important last point to that. If you're gonna work on your own car, do not do anything that is irreversible unless you are absolutely sure. This goes back to my comment from before from having to cut into cars to fit certain parts. This is, again, super common with wide body kits. If you're gonna do that stuff, make sure that you know what you're doing, get those lines lined up right, or get a professional to do it. Again, no shame in doing that. I've done it myself. It's better to do that, pay the extra money, have a drivable car that doesn't look like it was glued together with instant glue, and have it look nice, then go for it and mess it all up, right? So if you're not sure, don't do anything irreversible. Otherwise, go ahead, it's all a learning process anyway, and have fun with it. You're gonna be fine. Number 4. Now this one is something I had to learn the hard way, and it hurts at first, but again, something you gotta go through. If you're gonna lower your car, I can tell you right now from personal experience from any of my friends that have done it themselves, if you're gonna lower your car, you will eventually scrape. It's gonna happen whether it's a speed bump, a curb, something, a pothole in the road, you will end up scraping your car, and that first time really sucks because you're like, oh my God, like I just painted the front lip, I just lowered the car, it's looking good, and then you go out on the road, especially if you live in a major city like me, I live in Toronto, the roads here are terrible. If you're gonna go out, you're gonna scrape your car eventually. It's okay, it's happened to me, it's happened to every car guy in the entire world. I know if you're watching this and you have a lowered car, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it gets a bit easier with time, you know, you get used to that scrape sound. It's almost like a reward. You're like, all right, yeah, we're low enough now for sure. So you should see the bottom of my front lip. I think it's bare. I haven't repainted it ever, and it's been like 2 years. So you know what? Repaint the front lip, repaint the rear, the side skirts if you need them at the bottom every few years. It's not the end of the world, and if you need to replace those parts. But if you lower your car, which is something you should do because lowering cars looks sick. It's like one of the best things you can do, I think, as a first mod. If you're gonna do that, you're gonna scrape. It happens, don't worry about it, just be ready. Number 5, my second last piece of advice, something you need to hear if you're gonna get into car modding, and I think, again, this is my personal opinion, but I think it's shared by a lot of people in the car community, is that wheels and lowered stance are something that will definitely make your car stand out the most right off the bat, and they are 2 mods that I would consider vital to do as soon as possible. If you want to mod your car, a good set of wheels and lowering the car, getting that nice stance will make the car stand out so much more than anything else you could do right off the bat. Just doing those 2 things alone gives your car that custom look, even if you do nothing else. If you have a stock Honda Civic and you do nothing other than wheels and lower it, it will look really good if done right and makes your car stand out the most. So if you're looking into getting into car modding, 2 of the first mods you should consider doing is nice set of wheels, lower that stance, you're gonna be good to go. It's gonna look great. And if you're gonna do that, send me a picture of your build on Insta. I wanna check it out and I wanna see what you got. Now, my very last piece of advice, and if you're taking anything away from this video, take this piece of advice. Don't listen to anything, don't listen to anybody, do whatever you want. It's your car, don't even listen to me. Don't listen to this video. If you disagree with all the advice I've given, that's great. I want you to build the car that you wanna build. Do what makes you happy. If you wanna paint your car bright pink and throw a wing on the front bumper because you think it gives you more aerodynamics, do it. I want you to make your dream car, and that may be a different definition of a dream car than somebody else has. So don't listen to the negative, do what you want, build that dream car, and at the end of the day, if you're happy and you're driving down the road and you're happy with what you're in, who cares about the rest, right? Like, just have fun with it. So, last piece of advice, again, do not listen to anybody, do what you want, it's your car. So guys, that is it for the video today. Before you go, have a look at my website right here, my Insta, Apparel by Enemy. It is my car culture / JDM streetwear brand that I am super passionate about. We've come out with some amazing products that you guys have seemed to love so far. One of them I'm wearing right now is the Enemy Marlboro long sleeve Formula 1 tee. Go check it out on the website. We have 3 left, I think, as of right now. They sold out super quick. You guys have been a huge help with that. Everything we do is made right here in Toronto, printed, designed, shipped out, in-house. I add a handwritten thank you note in every single order from yours truly, signed and all that. I really want to give it that personal touch and connect with you guys. So go check out that brand, Apparel by Enemy. Let me know what you guys think of it. That brand is my baby. I'm so passionate about that, and I cannot wait to come out with more car culture related apparel and accessories and stickers and all that in the future for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, comment what you thought of my advice. What do you agree with? What don't you agree with? And what car do you want to build? That's the biggest thing I want to know. What do my subscribers want to build out there? And again, DM me a pic on Insta. I really want to see it. Make sure you sub if you like a BMW M5 and you followed my build so far. We got lots of new stuff coming. I just had a huge repair which cost me $1 gazillion and I have no money left in the bank, but we got stuff coming very soon, I promise you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. As always, my name is Chris. Thank you.